G'day viewers, it's Michael here again and welcome back to SingleRacer. Now in my last video I mentioned that because I had a bit of a break, I wanted to catch up on a couple or a handful of new mods that have actually been out for a while but that I hadn't purchased and wanted to give them a try. And so in the last video I tried to show off the amazing sounding Formula RSS 2013 V8. And of course we all know that RSS or Racing Studio just do outstanding work. But I also love the other company, which is VRC, or the website known as Virtual Racing Cars. And it's this car here, the absolutely brilliant sounding Beamer V12. And of course I wanted to show both of these cars off because I think they're both brilliant sounding cars in themselves, but the Beamer has something unique, at least to me, and we could all argue about what we consider a great sounding car. But to me the Beamer had something special in that for every car that I think sounds great, I usually think it sounds best or when you watch it from the external cameras. The external sound always seems to be the better sound, but in the Beamer it has an incredible cockpit sound, and that's because of course the cars get a bit muffled trying to emulate the sound from sitting within with the helmet on. And so what I thought I'd do is a race video this time featuring another awesome sounding car, and that's because this car has a very high pitched scream, and I wanted to show it with another brilliant VRC car. In fact, it's one of my favorites. It's the Peavey Longhood S, which has almost like a baritone sound. It's just incredible. So I thought I'd perfectly match them up high to low on a track that's been out for a while. It's called Sveg Raceway, but the reason I chose that track is a brilliant channel called Sebmore released another spectator mode CamTool preset that I want to show off a little bit. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Sebmore and ATR Cams do brilliant work with their CamTool presets, so I just wanted to show it off. But just before we head over to the race, I want to give you a slight warning because I think this combo, so we're talking the Beamer V12 and the Sveg Raceway, are a fantastic combination, but it was very, very, very hard. In fact, for me personally, I found that out of every 10 laps, I probably only finished 3. But if any of you are familiar with the reputation of the PC game called Dark Souls, it wasn't a smash the keyboard to pieces kind of frustration. It was, oh, I've got to have another go. I've got to conquer this. It was just absolutely a fantastic combination, but quite hard. So I only made it 2 laps because I wanted to make sure I could finish, and I barely did that. So now let's head over to the race. So this is Michael signing out for SingleRacer. I'll catch you next time. See you later, and let's go racing. Okay folks, so as we get set, we are off, and what a brilliant track this is. Beautiful flowing corners in these first 2 corners. As I try and get beside that Peavey, I have to take the inside line, so I'm pretty sure it'll pass me. Yep, I got to take it gentle. What made this car so difficult is trying to get the power down like there, coming out of the corner. It just wants to spin. And this track is fantastic in that the first few corners are flowing. As I try and get on the inside here, I need to be on the inside to get a better line, but he just dives in. That's the only thing with the AI, is that they seem to have incredible brakes, and when you're driving a difficult car like this, you're just trying to hang on through here. Another beautiful flowing corner once you get used to what's coming up. We run wide here down to 3rd, again trying to be smooth, and then what happens is, in fact I would say this track you could describe as a mini Nordschleifer in that it has so many unusual or weird corners, dog legs, flowing corners, everything is thrown in, and it gets harder and harder as you go along. So as I try and get a bit of a drag behind him here, I want to be on the outside, but I'll try and dive in on the inside, but it's just too hard to pull up. This car really is a monster, just trying to hang on there. So I have to give the lead back. Again, another dog leg. Oh gee, and they get tighter and tighter too. In rally turns, this is a bit of a flowing corner here. Took me a long time to get used to the track, but here now it starts to, it's in rally terms you would call this two titans. And again, same thing. You look, you think, oh, I can floor it here, there, and the car wants to push. This is quite a pushy car. It wants to plough through the corners, like understeering, but you can kind of feel the weight there, and it's sometimes hard to get around. Oh, there, and get the power down. So not only understeers, but when you get it to turn, you've got to be so gentle on the brake, because it, on the accelerator I should say there, because it just wants to spin. Okay, he's pulled away. So now what I usually do is, you know, you're trying to learn racecraft, which I'm trying to get better at, but now it's trying to do hot lapping. So down to fourth, beautiful flowing corner, back up to fifth, but then back down to third, another beautiful flowing corner when you get used to how hard you've got to take it. Absolutely fantastic. Now he's pulled away on me, so I've just got to try and relax. I'll get a better line through here. This is the first of the dog legs. The more difficult corners, down to second, be smooth, that's it. That's much better. I'm starting to catch him. Another dog leg type corner there, but oh, it's so much fun getting the power down out of that corner. That's a beauty. This is a great racetrack. There the AI goes out really wide, and you can learn from the AI which lines are better to take. Sometimes they give you really good tips, but here, oh, don't hit it. Oh gee, I lost train of thought there. I was trying to tell you what I was trying to tell you and I almost rammed him there, but I didn't want to take him out, so a little excursion there, but we'll overlook that. Okay, so now let's try, and I'm still with him, so let's try and get past him here. These corners are so hard because you just, in this car, you just can't put your foot to the floor. You spin in a circle. You can probably see my skin marks there. Oh, there it goes. It wanted to go, and I had to back off just to keep it in tow. Beautiful car to drive this. I mean, I keep talking about I love these challenging old world style cars, even though this is probably a more modern car. I don't know that much about it, but oh, there I pushed a little bit. See, it just wants to push it. Oh, almost hitting the fence. This is a pretty sloppy lap there, but you know, we're not all fantastic drivers. I'm definitely not an alien, but here now, concentrate again. Get the power down. That's it. I love driving. I mean, hot laps are my favourite, but I also love racing against difficult opposition here. Oh, and she wants to push again. Oh no, I'm just not going to catch her, but oh, a lot of fun. But it took me a long time to record this, so I only had to make it 2 laps. So there we go. There it is. Sveg Raceway. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So I hope you enjoyed these couple of laps in this brilliant car from VRC. So this is Michael signing out for SingleRacer. I'll catch you next time. See you later.